So today we're going to share with you the secret formula to binary options success. Now, we call this emergency training based on the response that we've received at BinaryEduc8 from members on our list and people that are part of our community. Basically, the plethora of different responses that you gave me a minute ago are the ones that we've been receiving for the last number of months. And people, I think, are lacking in an element of education. It really is. I know that's not like a fashionable word, but we're not here to make any sort of extravagant claims. You're not going to see any sort of dollar signs flying all over the screen today. We are here to welcome you to a world and for you to understand the world in which you are in so that you can improve your performance and increase your chances of success. So first and foremost, thank you for the incredible reaction. I really do appreciate it. I appreciate you being here. It shows that you are serious. It shows that you are dedicated and that you want to understand. And that is our job right now. You have shown your dedication to yourself, your business, and what you do. It's now our obligation to pay that back and provide you over the next hour with solid content that's going to change your perspective and the way that you do binary. Now, it's not surprising that we got such a response because I know that many of the BinaryEduc8 members are still searching for a formula. They're trying to understand exactly how you're meant to do binary, how you make money with binary, and how you can avoid those lows. I can see a bunch of you that have had good days and then followed by bad days. How do you create a more predictable outcome? That is one that you can understand is likely to happen because you know the steps you're meant to take and the ones you are meant to avoid. I know that's the critical element that people are experiencing. Guys, I just want to make sure that this is making sense because based on the incredible feedback, these are the comments that you guys are giving us. Give me yes in the chat box if this is something that you are looking for. As someone says here, objective, or looking for consistency, looking for the facts, looking for how to do this properly. Give me yes in the chat box if that is something that represents where you are in binary. All right, I think everyone here is giving a load of yeses. My goodness. All right, I can't read. You're writing so quickly. Okay, now what I want you to give me, and as much as honesty as you could possibly give at this point, the better we will be so we know how to really present this and make sure that we are providing with the value that you deserve. If you can give me a number in the chat box where you think you are in terms of your trading. 0 means no success, you haven't started. 100 means that you've made at least $10,000 in the last 3 months in profit. Okay, give me a number between 0 and 100 representing your success or where you are in binary. Okay. We've got a 100, we've got a 50, we've got a bunch of 50s, 35, 40, 40, 20, 30, but a lot of zeros. Okay, a ton of zeros. Fergal's on 400, but before I thought Fergal said you're not sure about binary, so that's an interesting number. Okay, so we've got a whole bunch of different numbers from people, a lot of zeros, and that's what we are here to educate you about. So before we begin, I've got to make a disclaimer. Unfortunately, the binary companies don't seem to make disclaimers. We do, because we're not here to try and sell a dream. We're here to talk about reality, and we're here to help you in what it is that you're doing to increase your performance, to improve your performance, to professionalize your performance, to make things to be more systematic, more scientific, a lot less gambling, a lot less guessing, and therefore a lot more potentially successful. But before that, a disclaimer. We all know that businesses fail. We all know that, and I've already mentioned here, a lot of people in binary, if not, I would guess, Robert, the vast majority of people in binary fail. That is a fact, okay? I'm not going to try and give excuses for that. That's a fact. Now, there's no question. The part of that is that they don't do anything scientifically, and they don't know very much about binary and how to do it properly. There's no question there are many reasons for it. But bottom line is most people in binary fail, okay? Sometimes lack of effort, sometimes they have no plan or application. But I want to make it clear, there's no get-rich schemes out there. Anyone that tries to sell you on a dream is a compulsive liar. It's not true. There are things you have to do. There are steps you have to take. And even then, there are, unforeseen circumstances where people can still fail. So I want to make that clear, Robert. I don't want anyone having any sort of like false delusions about what we're sharing. And have I been clear with that enough? I know, Robert, you're very passionate about making
absolutely,
these.
Barry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to jump in, but I want to ask a question to the audience if possible. And let me explain to you why I decided to start BinaryEduc8 and try to give the people some knowledge, some ability to be successful in binary. The reason I started is I'm signed up to many different services and signal providers in binary to track what's going on. And I get these emails all the time about how they're going to make millions of dollars in binary, and then you put your money in and there's basically 0% of success. So my question to the audience is, how many of you have received these emails, and have you found any value in these products? So if you guys don't mind, just throw up a little bit of your experiences. I see already burned, no value.
And you know what? What's very interesting, Robert, you know what's really interesting about that is that we all know that those flamboyant emails and those exaggerated income claims, we know they're completely bogus. And as a result, people have a completely negative approach towards binary and those people that write those types of emails. And that's really sickening. It really is sickening. And I'm glad people that are here that have got that impression, that negative impression based on those types of interactions with the companies. We understand where they come from. That's not what we're about, and that's not what this training is about. Okay, I think we've really laid the legwork and positioned what we are doing here today. So what we're going to be sharing with you today are the key reasons why most binary option traders fail, what you need to do about it to avoid the same fate. Do not gamble with your time, energy, or money. We're going to share with you the key to removing the guesswork out of binary, which, if you're going to guess, you might as well just go off to Vegas. In fact, you probably got better odds in Vegas because you don't have, well, you know what, probably the same odds. You could go to Vegas if you're going to just guess your way through it, and it's going to waste a lot of time, energy, and money. And I can see that there are a lot of frustrated people here on the call today. We're also going to share with you a simple strategy and a software that's going to transform the way you do binary. It's going to massively increase your ability to make money. Notice, I'm not telling you you click a button and you instantly make money, because there's still application, which we're going to share with you in this training as well. But there's certainly, when you can professionalize your trading, it's going to put you in a completely different situation altogether. So guys, give me a big yes, and I'm waiting for about 800 yeses now. Give me a big yes in the chat box if you're ready to start making serious, ongoing, predictable money in binary, doing the right things, getting rid of the gambling and the guesswork, and replacing it with objective, professional action taking. Guys, I'm just waiting for about 400 more yeses. All right. If, Brett, you can hand over the screen to Robert. Again, Robert is the brains and the brawn behind everything that's done at BinaryEduc8. And I'm going to be here, guys. You have questions, I'll be interacting with Robert. And Robert, if you can share your screen as soon as you're ready, I'll be interacting with Robert and bringing your questions to the fold where I find them to be relevant. Otherwise, Robert, it's yours. I'm here listening very attentively.
Okay, Barry, I hope everybody can see my screen properly. And we're ready to go. It looks to me that we have the right audience here, people that are familiar with binary, have been burned by binary, and we're going to help you make the difference and get you started on the right track. Let's start with a simple question of why should we trade binary options? There are obviously many ways to participate in movement of assets in the financial markets, but some of them are complex, and binary is absolutely the easiest way. It's as easy as 1, 2, 3. You go, you pick your asset, all you have to decide, it's binary, so you have two choices. Is it going to go up? Is it going to go down? You pick the direction, you select your investment amount, and you're ready to go. Another advantage in binary is that to participate, all you need to start is a very low investment amount. Most brokers start at $250, and you can start with the market trading, as opposed to if you were trading stocks, let's say, and you wanted to participate in the movement, you would need thousands and thousands of dollars to accomplish the same results. Returns in binary are higher than other markets as well, up to 85% on a single trade. And not only that, in order to make that money, the movement has to be minimal in the stock price to achieve your result, as opposed to making 85% on a regular equity investment can take significant movement in the asset. And that leads right into the fourth point, that the time period needed to profit in binary options is very quick. We suggest normally using an expiration of, let's say, an hour. So it takes you an hour to make 85%, as opposed to if you invest in a stock, it can take you months and you'll almost never get to that 85% return. So binary options is very attractive for these reasons, and it's time to get going. There is a big reason why you haven't been successful in binary, and the two mistakes are very simple. The first mistake is that most people who trade binary look at the options, select call or put, up or down, without any real reason. They're really basically flipping a coin, and they're gambling. And to be successful, gambling is not the approach. And as Barry said before, you might as well go to the casino, pick red or black on the roulette table, and your odds are, slightly less than 50%, but, you could get lucky. Binary is not gambling, and we'll explain that shortly. The other problem is that most people are sitting around at their computer looking at the binary market and manually selecting the choices they want to make. And this we'll explain also shortly what the drawback is in this and how we can fix it with our software. Trading binary options without any knowledge, any education, as we said, is really gambling and like flipping a coin. Red and black on a roulette wheel. Anybody can do this. A monkey could do it. You could throw darts at a board and pick up or down. And we all know that to be successful in binary options, we don't want to flip a coin. We don't want to gamble. It's not what we're here for. So again, you will learn that trading binary options is not only an art, it's more than an art. It's a science. When you learn the correct tools and you learn how to apply them, it becomes predictable as to what the outcome should be, how you should get there, and your success should increase. And that's why we're here. We're here to help you change your results in binary options, to give you the edge so you're different than the majority of those out there gambling with binary options, and you will start to see success. Okay, what are the secrets to the binary success? We're going to share with you technical trading strategies that the professionals use on a daily basis. Now, these strategies are not only used in binary options. These strategies are used across all forms of investing, whether it's stocks, forex, and so forth, so on. These are produced by professional traders that I have been working with over the last few years, and we will give you the approach to tackle binary options and start your success. Bottom line, if you want to be successful in binary options, you cannot, Barry, I can't emphasize this enough, take out the gamble. Take out the dart throwing, take out the roulette wheel, turn it into true investing, and you will get there. So who's ready to transform their binary trading into a science with ongoing predictable outcomes where your approach will prove the success? And let's get rid of the guesswork, the waste of time, the frustration, and getting burned. Okay, so we have some questions that we have to answer. Why not trade manually? Okay, actually, if it's okay, I'm going to address a different part first. When you trade binary options without knowledge, education, understanding of strategies, then, as we said, you're gambling. So now that I've given you, and I will give you, the approach and the trading strategies, why can't I just trade manually? I'll go in, wait for it to happen, and I'll place my trades at the right time, and I'll be successful. So, not so simple. Why? First of all, there's an issue of time. I've seen many signal providers who send signals, and they give you good signals, but you have to wait for the certain price movement to come before you can activate the signals. So you end up sitting there in front of your computer 10, 12 hours. Maybe not the signal activates. You have to be there and be ready to place the signal in the trade at the right time. So again, you're sitting in front of the computer. Let's say they give you 10 signals in a day. So you're sitting in front of the computer, waiting for the exact moment to place the trade, and you're spending your whole day for 10 trades. So the truth is, we're not doing binary to spend our whole day on 10 trades. We want to create a better lifestyle, have more time for our friends, for our family, for what we like to do. So we have to address this issue. The second issue, which is also true in any trading, is what we call slippage. Slippage means that I determine that, we'll give an example, I determine that Google stock, which is now at 200, we should trade it if it goes down to 199. So I'm watching the screen, I see Google hits 199, now I have to enter the signal into the system. By the time I get the signal in and it executes, Google is now at 197 because we're expecting it to go down. So I didn't get the execution that I was looking for. I didn't get into the trade at the point where I needed to. So I'm affected by this issue of slippage, which happens in manual trading. Now, to be honest, it happens in any form of investing, any form of trading, because even if you're in a stock and you put in an order at a certain price, doesn't mean that exact price is going to be available. And then there's a determination of where to enter the trade and where not to enter the trade. The third problem is that emotions rule, meaning you placing trades, you're there, you have a discipline, you have an approach, you have a way you want to trade in the market. But what happens? You're sitting there, you lose a trade, you get frustrated. Okay, let me throw another trade. And it's also dominant in binary options because there are great features in binary options. One like is 60-second options. You can place a trade, it expires in 60 seconds. You can make your 80, 75, 90% depending on the broker, and that's great. But what happens when you lose the first trade? Then you're sitting in front of the screen. It's very easy to click the button again and get stuck again in the same problem, and you're trading and trading and trading. So we have to address this issue. You need to keep your emotions in check. You need to be disciplined. So why automated trading? Because this will eliminate some of these issues, and we will get to that in a few minutes. But if you want to be successful, consistent results, you must stop trading manually. So I'd like to see from the audience who commits to both of these essential steps. That one, you need to be educated, you need to learn how to trade, and two, who understands and agrees that manual trading is a drawback. So we see some comments coming in. Looks like everybody understands and we're on board. So let's move forward. You know, there are a lot of offers out there for signal services, for these bots, as people call them, robots, that's going to tell you and make you money. Turn it on, never turn on your computer, and the money's going to start growing in your account. You're going to make millions. They show you their bank accounts. They show you their statements and how this guy made 2 million and 3 million and 500,000. And tell you the truth, Barry, this is exactly why I developed BinaryEduc8. I was getting some of these emails. I was watching a video of some guy who made millions, telling me how great it's going to be, explaining to me that the system is wonderful, and the truth is that usually they don't even explain to you the system on these videos. They just tell you it's going to be great, you're going to make tons of money, and I was getting literally nauseous watching him. I just couldn't handle it. There's value in binary, value for all of us, but you need to know how. There's no secret formula, as Barry said before. You're not going to make millions, but it's a way that you can learn to trade, make trades, be successful, and make money. So what's the problem with these services? Automation is not set up with most brokers. A lot of the platforms do not allow for automatic trading. It's something that you have to go with them, develop software, make it work, and it's not always successful. And not all binary options brokers work with these methods. The limitation of the binary options signal services, and we'll include robots here for a second, as we said already, majority of them just don't work. They're just outright scams. They promise you, they have pictures of these wonderful, brilliant houses, these fancy cars, all this, the yachts. It's a scam. It's a scam. And more than that, you don't know how they're making you money, if they're making you money, what's the basis of their system, how you don't learn from the system. Even if there was some brilliant secret. They don't tell you what it is. And as somebody actually said in the chat, they're not third-party verified. You're going based on what they have to say and what it is. So the bottom line is, finding the automation tool that's going to help you is hard to find. You don't have the time. We don't have the resources. So how do we address these issues? The results of all these that are existing, as we all know, is constant failure, losing your money, losing your confidence. I'm sure many of you have already lost your confidence in the binary world, in the possibilities, but you're here, and let's see what we can do. So who here agrees that they're feeling bad about the results through binary? And who wants to learn the tools to get to the next level, to become successful? So here's how we go. These are the keys to get started on your binary options road to success. First thing, as we said, ignore everything you've heard about binary, all the promises, all the wonders, and even if you start with our system and any system with education, it takes time. Don't expect to win every trade at the beginning, and over time, if you spend the money and the time, you will get there. But like any discipline, it takes education, it takes time, it takes discipline. This is real. We're not trading for thrills. We're not trading to look great. You know, as we said, there's something called 60-second options. But really, if you think about it, that's gambling as well. So we advise to stay away. We advise to use real time frames to give the assets the movement they need based on the strategies we provide. Stop gambling. Binary options companies are in business because they don't believe you can figure out how to learn, how to trade, and how to make money. Also, very important in terms of discipline, don't risk more than you can afford, and your trades should not be a significant portion of your balance. As you know at the beginning, it's going to take time for your success rate to grow, and we don't want to deplete your balance at the beginning. We want you to give it time and to learn and to build as you go, increase your size of trades as you're successful. Again, the binary companies are whizzes at telling you, giving you the promises, telling you how great it's going to be. The robots out there, the services, they're all wonderful in telling you how you're going to make money, but it doesn't work. You need the scientific approach, the approach that true successful options, stock, currency traders use to determine how they're going to trade, and then we're going to take that and we're going to apply that to binary. Okay, let's get ready to start transforming the gambling and taking it out of binary options and making it into a true approach. Okay, so there are some options in how you approach trading in general, and therefore, of course, binary options. Slowly but surely. It takes time working on yourself, controlling yourself, knowing what you know, knowing what you don't know, having the tools to know more, and learning the techniques one step at a time, applying them, reviewing them, improving your understanding, and moving forward. The slowly but surely approach takes several steps. First, you need to develop your competence. You need to learn about what binary options truly is, how it works, what it takes to win, what it takes to lose, and how to improve step by step. As we said, keep your self-control. Don't trade emotionally. One trade at a time. Analyze your trade. Did it work? Why didn't it work? You're not sure. Look back at the approach, the technique. Did I apply it correctly? Did I not apply it correctly? Make your commitment. At the beginning especially, take your time. Spend time looking at the strategies, figuring out how to apply them. When do they apply? Which stock? Which time frame? And so on and so forth. Have your patience. Again, it's going to take time to learn like anything else. People do not become successful traders overnight. You take your time, you learn, and patience. And probably the most important is perseverance. Don't give up right away. Give it time. Invest your time, some money, and you will learn and you will start increasing. Who's getting a headache here looking at everything you need to do to get it right? give you 5 points. It's not going to be easy. It's going to take time. Sounds daunting, but it's really not, and I will explain. Now I'm going to show you one of the basic trading strategies that professional traders use and how to implement it through the auto trader, and we'll go from here. Let me just explain one thing, because I saw a comment that somebody asked, if it's automated, why do I need to learn? It's a good question. Our software is not like everybody else's software. It's not automated, which means that we're going to trade for you and make you money. Anybody who tells you that is lying to you. They're not going to trade for you and make your money. They're going to trade for you, you're going to watch your balance decrease, and you're going to lose your money. What our automated software does is it lets you develop the strategies. It lets you determine what asset to trade at what price. And then the software is going to help you trade that, so you don't have to sit around waiting and looking at the screen all day and being successful. So let's get going. This presentation is going to show you how to trade successfully in binary options using a breakout strategy that you can then put the information into the auto trader and be successful. Breakout strategy is a very simple, basic strategy that professional traders use that helps you determine, based on the historical trading range of a specific asset, if you think it's going to go up or go down in the near future. So again, the first thing to identify is if this asset falls into this concept of a trading range. If you look at this screen, you see that the lines drawn above and below show that this asset has been going up and down within this given range. We define the trading range by two characteristics. We call a ceiling, or resistance, and a support, or floor. Ceiling means that if you look, for example, here, the stock goes up to this level, which we call the ceiling, comes back down, goes up, doesn't go over this ceiling again, and it goes up and down to the support level. As you see here, 3 times it gets to the support, and you want to see when it's going to break out of that support. Okay, so we determine the floor and the ceiling, and going up means we think it's going to go above the ceiling, and going down means we think it's going to go below. So up would be a call, down would be a put. So what you want to do is, you want to, once you have the auto trader, we have 10 to 12 assets available at any time. We hope to increase that to many more in the near future. So you take a look at, let's say, 4 charts. Here you have 4. You have the Euro USD, the USD against the Canadian dollar, and the other 2 as well, the Aussie dollar to the USD, and the USD to the... Okay, so take a look. We're looking for what we called an asset trading within a given range. If you look at the one in the top left with the check mark and the one in the bottom right with the check mark, you see that those are within ranges, as opposed to the other 2 charts, which are going up or down over time. So you identify the ones within the range. So let's look at the USD JPY, the United States dollar against the Japanese yen. It's moving within a horizontal channel, as we discussed, and now we have to determine at what prices will this asset reach or exceed its resistance and support, and at that price it's time to place a trade. Okay, so let's look at the resistance level. Across the top, you see that the stock has gone up and down a few times and has hit the peak at the resistance level and has yet to break through. So what we do is we draw a line across. We'll teach you in the future how to use the MetaTrader 4 and other tools to help you with charting it. But the price here is 101.873. That's where the resistance is. Being that said, what does that mean? It means that if we see that the price is going to move above 101.873, we determine, based on the breakout strategy, that we believe it's going to continue moving above that price. It's breaking the resistance that the stock has, which means that it hasn't gone above here. There's market resistance to it. Once it breaks through the resistance, it's time for it to move higher. So what we've learned from our professional traders is that there is sometimes where it can touch the 101.873. Let's say it goes to 101.874. but then it can come down again. So what we'd like to do is add what we call 20 pips, which is 0.02. Each pip is a thousandth of a point. So we add 20 pips to the price. Here it would be $102.073. And that's what we're going to use as our price that we believe if it hits this price, it's time to go up and it's time to place a call. So this is what we come out with our signal for this particular trade. The date was February 5th. The asset was the USD/JPY. Our default trade amount in this case is $25. The entry price, which we determined on the previous page, is 102.073. We assume that when it comes through our trading philosophy that it's going to move higher. So we do a call because we think it's going to rise in price. And the expiration time we always like to use is as close to an hour. If the expiration is not exactly an hour, because you'll find with most, if not all, binary option brokers, it's not that you place a trade for 60 minutes from now. You're placing a trade based on certain available expirations of that option. So we want the one closest to an hour. And then we also like to determine what time to cancel the trade. If we put a trade in today and it goes to a certain time in the trading day, there's a time where we should say, okay, let's cancel the trade, and tomorrow we come in with the next option. Okay, so this is a snapshot of the actual auto trader from BinaryEduc8. Once you log in, you come to the trading dashboard, and it's time to enter your signal. So all you have to enter is the information we already provided on the previous screen: the date, the asset, the trade amount, the entry price, the direction, the expiration, and when you want to cancel, when you want the trade to cancel. Now, once you put the trade in action, you can see in the auto trader the pending trades. What this means is that the trade has been defined. You are going to trade at this price, but you now need the market to hit that price. So it's pending at this point. It's sitting in your pending trades. Now you can see the three sections within the auto trader dashboard. There's the pending trades, like we just mentioned. The open trades, which means the trades that you have entered the data on what you want to trade. Now they're open, they're active. We're waiting for the result. Once there is a result, it'll move into the trading history, and you can see the history of your trades, the wins, the losses, the ties. Now in this particular trade, if you see now the resistance level, the USD/JPY broke through the resistance level and actually moved up significantly. And when you wake up or look in the auto trader later, you will see that there was a win, and your account will be credited with the profit. That was an example of using breakout strategy in a call option situation. Okay, it's also easy to see the same kind of strategy applied in another asset that's trading within a range to produce a put or a down binary option. Again, you see the channel, you see the asset bouncing between the support on the bottom and the resistance at the top. So instead of taking the number at the top, let's look at what the support level was for this asset, 1.29156, with the understanding that this asset trading in a range, when it goes below the support level, we expect it to move further below the support level. Okay, so now again, it's very similar to the call. We have our price, 1.29156. We want to adjust it for 20 pips, as we call them, so that any false breaks below are accounted for. So we subtract, in this case, the 0.020, and we say that if the asset moves below 1.28956, that's a great number, then we expect it to go lower. Again, here's the information, same as we had on the call, the main important items in the trade, all that you need to put into the auto trader to execute the signal for you. Here's the screen once again. It's so simple, 6, 7 choices, click Add Signal, and we're ready to go. In the pending trades, you see the trade that was entered, awaiting execution. Now understand also, please, I hope everybody understands, not every trade that you enter will activate, because it may never hit that support or resistance price or break through it in the day. So you have to understand that not every trade will enter, but again, the ones that do have a much better chance of success. Just want to address one issue. I see that some of the questions that are coming in is about technical questions about the trading strategies, and that's great. And we will address those in the future webinars. At this point, want to just show you the value of learning these strategies and and how to use the auto trader to execute them. I will address one question that Fergal is asking: who determines support and resistance? It's a natural thing to find. If you look at the channels that we showed, and you look how the asset itself is moving up and down, and it hits the top once or twice, so you can draw a line or imaginary line of where that resistance is, and therefore you will know. The other strategies will be addressed in the future. So let's move on. With the put, same idea. You look the next day, you see in this case that it actually moves down, and you were successful. And really, it's that simple. It's that simple to develop strategies, use strategies that are proven by professional traders to develop your own signals, and then to enter them through the auto trader and be successful. Okay, so here's how this software is so powerful and how it's going to help you to be successful. You don't need to trade manually anymore. We have minimized slippage. I'm not going to tell you that there is no slippage, but the amount of time it takes you to watch the market, to see the asset reach the price you want, and to then go manually enter the trade into the broker platform is significantly longer than if the system knows and trades for you. You no longer need to sit in front of the computer all day. You sit in the morning, you do your research, you find a few trades that match your strategies, you put them into the system, and then it will execute for you. You can check back in an hour, you can check back tomorrow. The signal will execute at the proper time and will have the same result. You don't need to be 100% disciplined, because you don't need to be in front of the screen all the time and have to worry about your emotions taking charge and making trades that you really don't want to. This is an automated trading software that will work. What do I mean it will work? It will work, it will do exactly what I'm telling you. You develop your signal, you learn how to get better in trading, which therefore, of course, trading binary options, and the system will do it for you. It's not going to make your trades for you and tell you what to trade and make you millions, as they say, but it will do exactly what we tell you it will do. It will take your learning, your trades, and execute them. So you'll have the education, you're ready to take control. The auto trader will place the trades for you, and already you have the advantage. It will enhance your performance. Our package promotes a proven and highly recommended approach to binary options that we've developed with our professional traders, and it will take away all the suffering and most of the failures. Again, it will help you focus your effort. It will teach you discipline, and it will have all the keys that we said before. It will teach you the competence, self-control. As long as you learn the commitment to patience and you persevere, it will help you get to binary success. So who here wants to learn how to absolutely crush it in binary with using the system? I'm hoping that you all see the value. So I think it's time to get there and to learn. You need to combine the training elements with the software. The software value is together with the education. Because while the software gives you the immediate unfair advantage of your traders because it helps you with execution, the bottom line is the training is key to teach you the strategies, to implement them through the auto trader for your success. Again, you have the immediate advantage of the auto trader from day one, and the ongoing training that we will give you that will help you to quickly improve your performance and your results. So let me know, guys. Give me a yes if you see the power of combining real trading education with a tool that will allow you to trade when needed and will increase your chances of success in binary. Wow,
This
I
is very
see lots of
important.
yeses. Barry, go
Robert,
ahead, please.
before you continue, guys, this is the key. And I want to make sure that you've got this. If you don't get this, I've got bad news for you. You're never going to get binary. This is probably the most important 1-2 formula that we could possibly reveal when it comes to binary. So I want to make sure that we've shared this with a few of our inner circle members, and people going absolutely crazy when they suddenly realized what it takes to be successful. The combination of automation with just some very simple strategies and hand holding. I just want to see who gets this. And I can see that Nihal got it straight away. Mansour's got it. Morris, Peter, Shamul's got it. Jacobs has got it. Okay, Alan's getting it. Fantastic. All right. I can see a ton of people are getting it. I just wanted to make sure, guys, because if you don't understand this, that you've got to combine an element of automation together with an element of education. And without the two elements, anyone that promises you to make money automatically doing nothing is lying. Anyone who's just going to teach you all day long is going to bore you to death, and you're not going to get there. But you do need this combination. All right, so people want to see what this is all about. They want to see a demonstration. They want to see this in lifetime, etc. And I know, Robert, you're about to show exactly what the system's all about and how people use it. So back to you.
Okay, so we've put together for you, BinaryEduc8 has put together for you the ultimate binary success formula and system. Everything you need to significantly increase your chances of success and start trading like the pros. What you will get in this package is some amazing tools. You will get training, secrets of developing these strategies, basic strategies to start so you get familiar with trading and strategies through more advanced strategies. It will take the gamble out of binary options and make it a viable way to make extra money trading binary options. The value, the software, the package, the training with the auto trader is a $900 value. I'll tell you, the auto trader itself is probably worth that much, and the training, but it's a $900 value, and that's what we've sold it for. It gives you the secret to trading like a pro, saves you time and wasted money, and helps you to take control of your binary trades. This auto trader again will help you execute your strategies and your signals that you create automatically. You won't have to sit in front of the computer anymore all day, and it will take the guesswork out. We will also give you access to a series of training videos that will help you increase your success. It will help you to see step-by-step walkthroughs of implementing these strategies and to help you understand how to do it, what to do, and as a reference guide to look back and review. Again, we said it's important to take time, have patience, do trades, go back, look at the trades. If you implement a breakout strategy and it doesn't seem to work, go back, review the video, make sure you're understanding it properly, make sure you're doing it the way you should be doing it. Again, these videos will teach you how to implement trading tools, apply these indicators to currency pairs, enter your trading parameters, walk through step-by-step how to use the system. Okay. The value, $900, as we said. The hand-holding with the videos and the step-by-step and the videos themselves, invaluable, truly invaluable. So what are we going to charge you today for this wonderful package? And additionally, there will be 2 follow-up webinars live with professional traders walking you through additional strategies and answering your questions on how to apply these strategies and any other questions you have. So a $997 value. We're not going to ask you for 497. We're not going to ask you for 297. We know everybody here has invested money in Binary, lost their money, and we're going to give you a special price. For today on this webinar, for $97, we will give you 2 follow-up webinars, education, videos, training, Auto Trader for $97. So you can visit us, www.binarysuccessformula.com.
And if, John, if you can just write that, guys, if you can just write that in the chat box, okay? If someone can write that in the chat box, that URL, binarysuccessformula.com. That's binarysuccessformula.com. There's 30 seats available because simply, we cannot give away that software to more than 30 people. So as soon as we hit 30 people, the offer is down, and you will only ever be able to purchase that software at $900. So if you want to switch $997 for $97, plus all the training, plus the hand-holding, this is our attitude in that live training, is no student gets left behind. That's our attitude. That's what Robert has built BinaryEduc8 for, is to help you to get the results that you want, and we're there to hold your hand through the process. Guys, as soon as you join, I need you to write your name in the chat box. It's crucial. As soon as you join, put your name in the chat box. There's a ironclad, no questions asked guarantee that Robert's going to just go over in just a second. And absolutely, yes, that is the case. I can say people are joining already, but I do need your names. As soon as you join, please put your name in the chat box. Morris has just joined. I can see that you are in, Morris. You are in and you are safe. Piotarchus, I hope I'm pronouncing your name. You are in and you are safe. This is going fast. I can see 7 seats have flown off the shelf. Rachel is in. Rachel Martin, you are in and you are safe, guys. I'm not seeing all the names as you join, but I can see a ton more people joining. Willie rather, is in. You are safe. Welcome to the Binary Success Formula. Guys, hand-holding, hold you by the hand. Get in there with the training. You've got the Auto Trader. We'll be answering your questions. Caroli is in. You are safe. Christian has just made it in. You are safe, guys. This is piling in. This is crazy. I didn't think, Robert, that, I didn't think this would happen, but this is going absolutely crazy. Well, if you can just continue the slides, Robert, just move to the next slide. There's a couple of things I do want to add here. John, you are in and you are safe. Just again, to make it clear, it's a no questions asked 30-day guarantee. Use our system, follow our training, get our hand-holding, ask every question under the sun, have your questions answered by our team of experts. If you're not blown away and do not believe that your chances of success have been massively increased as a result of being part of our program, just let us know and we'll be happy to refund you your investment. The bottom line is, if you aren't ecstatic, we don't want your money. It's as simple as that. This is not a make money fast scheme. This is an opportunity for us to work with our most dedicated clients who want to get success, understand there's a learning curve, are having issues, want to get to the other side and recognize, right? You are the elite binary traders because you recognize that it's not a matter of sitting in your underwear in your living room, clicking a few buttons and dreaming that's going to make you successful. You need to be educated, you need to be using the right software, and you need to be doing the right things. You are the elite.
Let me jump in for a second, if you don't mind. I just saw somebody ask the question.
But before you answer those questions, Dan Stevens is in. Bibbin has just joined. Ladek is in your save. Nihal has joined. Diane has just joined, is so excited. Peter Mack, you're in. You are excited. You are in. I see your excitement. Noel is done. He's in. Assam has just joined. You are safe. There are 12 seats left. I've never seen anything like this. Robert, you brought the house down. Sorry, you've got some questions. But guys, when you join, I need your name because this will close down today. Go for it.
Okay, so there was a question asked by somebody about payment method. I see that the question was, is it PayPal only? If you look at the payment screen, there's actually an option there to use your credit card. You don't have to do it with a PayPal account. Just make sure to click on there. It'll open up for your credit card information. And really easy. You put your information in, and you will be set to go. Barry, I think we're very close to 30. I mean, I'm not sure.
I can see it's 11:06 because Milton Brown has just joined. You are safe. Again, just want to make this absolutely clear. If you're not blown away by this, we don't want your money. It's simple as that, okay? Drazen has just joined. You are safe. 10 seats left. We have just, these seats are flying off the shelf here at this moment. And again, it's a full 30 days. And we encourage you to join us for those live presentations. And perhaps, Robert, you can describe those two live presentations. What is it that we're going to cover? I know that we're going to focus on, in webinar number 1 or the first live training session, we're going to be starting very easy peasy, starting step by step, keeping it very, very simple. And then in session number 2, it's going to be slightly more sophisticated. Guy, you just put it back, Robert, you're steaming ahead there. Just go back a couple of slides. Yeah. And in the second session, we're going to slightly more in-depth types of strategies, but guys, it's all step by step. It's all simple. It's all look over our shoulder. We're going to be sharing with you. We've got a team of experts within our team that will be sharing their inside information, their knowledge of this business, what they have done to be successful, and the steps you need to do in order to be successful. Bibin, you are in and you are safe. Sean's having a problem with the link. If you can just move forward, Robert, move forward now to the next slide if you can. Yeah, in PayPal, by the way, you can use your credit card in PayPal. So even on PayPal, you can choose to use your credit card in PayPal. That's not an issue. Or you can use your PayPal account, or you can use a credit card. That's not a problem at all.
Barry,
anyway,
I'm gonna put an email address up. If people are having issues, we can leave a few seats open for those who are having problems paying, and they can email us, and we can be in touch with them, and we can help them to get through that process. If they
what is that email address? If you just say it out loud as well for those who can't see.
Support at BinaryEduc8.com.
Okay, how do you spell BinaryEduc8 just for anyone that may be...
BinaryEduc8 is BinaryEduc and the number 8. BinaryEduc8.
Okay, again, so it's support at BinaryEdu8. Edu 8. That's where you need to go. I can see.
Sorry, Barry. EDUC, and then the 8 is the rest of the word. So it's educate, EDUC8.
I apologize. EDUC8. I apologize. Okay. Again, we've got you covered with the most important software that you're going to be using. You've got live training, hand-holding, no student left behind type of philosophy, ongoing videos that help you through the process. Plus, for those of you who want to be able to follow with follow-up steps, want to read more material, we've got a bunch of bonuses as well. If you just continue, Robert, to the next slide.
Okay, so today's bonuses.
Yeah, absolutely. So guys, you're getting access to our Candlestick Success Guide. Now, Robert, yeah, why don't you explain exactly what this is all about and why this is an invaluable bonus?
If you look at charts when you're trading, you see that sometimes you have the option to look at candlestick charts. They kind of look like candlesticks, obviously. That's why they're called candlesticks. They can be it's like a block with a wick or so on and so forth. And learning how to interpret the candlestick charts is essential for trading, for basic, advanced, and so on. So this book is a step-by-step explanation of different formations of candlesticks and how to interpret them, and therefore how to trade using them and be successful.
Just to let you know, Sean is in. You are safe. We've got 8 seats left. 8 seats left. And what is the value of that Candlestick Success Guide? Why is it something that people will be able to use? If you can just repeat that, Robert. A couple of people are asking, what is the real value of it? Again, for people that may not know exactly what it's all about.
Again, it's a way to learn how to interpret the charts and to help you develop your strategies in trading. It has amazing value, and it's another tool to educate you and to get you going.
Okay, let's carry on. A second bonus coming up, guys, for people that are joining right now, and now there are only 7 seats left. Let's see what we got here. Okay, let's go over the huge additional bonus. And this is an in-depth look at 10 best trading strategies. This is a written guide. Why don't you, Robert, just explain what this is all about again, why this is something people are going to get benefit from?
100%. If you saw the breakout strategy, this is one of the 10 strategies in the book. The book will give you more strategies, more support and resistance strategies, more channel strategies, and so on and so forth. And it'll give you a step-by-step walkthrough from basic to intermediate to advanced strategies and how to apply them. And that will help you, again, once you can apply these strategies to the assets available through the auto trader, and that will give you more signals to trade from different approaches that are all used by professional traders.
Okay, Kaj has got an excellent question, and this is a tremendous question. This goes back to what Binary Educate is all about. Kaj is asking very simply, if it's a sure result, why do you offer money back guarantee? Because, Kaj, I want you to hear this loud and clear. Anyone that hasn't heard this, we're going to repeat it again, because in Binary and in any business, you can never promise results ever. There are factors involved. And perhaps, again, Robert, why don't you just describe that one more time? I don't want Kaj walking away from here thinking, oh, if I click a button, I'm guaranteed success. Kaj, if that's what you're looking for, it doesn't exist. It's a dream. It's not reality. Life isn't like that. So again, Robert, just describe in 30 seconds what the system does, what the software does, how it increases the opportunities for success. But we are not making any sort of wild claim that you click a button and you overnight will make money just by doing nothing. Explain the differentiation between the two. I want Kaj to have absolute clarity on this because it's critical.
Yes, I hope you understand, guys, that we're not guaranteeing your success in your trading. What we're doing is we're giving you the tools to take control of your binary future. It's in your hands now. It's not in somebody else's. You are going to learn how to trade properly. You're going to learn how to apply strategies that will help you increase your success rate and start to grow your broker account in binary options. Again, somebody's asking, if it's so great, why is it $97? And we're about to address that. It's a wonderful question, and we're going to tell you right now because that's actually our next slide. Why are we giving you $900 value for $97? Again, if you remember, I said the reason why I started this program in general is because so many people have been burnt in binary. They've been promised the world. They haven't gotten it, and we want to help you get there. Again, there's a limited time offer. Barry, we had to open it up. 30 wasn't enough, so we are opening it to another group of people. If you're here, it's not too late. And if you don't take it now, the price is going to go up closer to the $900 price. Also, we realize that to start your road to success, you need to have a broker account. You need to have a broker account that works with the auto trader because, to be honest, not all of them do. We have we have trusted brokers that we have partnered with, and you will be set up with them. You're going to need to make your minimal deposit to start. So we're trying to help you in your total with the value to get there. And to me, the most important reason that we're giving it for $97 is because the best marketing and advertising for a product is happy users. And we are so confident that you are going to love this product. It's going to help you on your road. We would love to get from you. We request your testimonial. Again, if you can use the email, which is in the chat, to send that. But once you're in the system, you will have access to support as well. You will see the value. You will tell your friends. And we know from there that it will help us grow. We're partners. We'll show you. You help us. And we'll be successful together. Again, www.binarysuccessformula.com. Register now. You get your training webinars. You get your license to the auto trader, your strategy guides, your strategy videos for $97.
Guys, there are 5 spots left. There's 2 additional people that have just joined. I don't know who that's. Jacobs has just joined. You are in and you are safe. If you've joined the other person, I'm missing. It's actually down to 4 seats left, but I don't have your name. I only see that sales are coming in. I do not see names. Guys, if you've joined and you haven't yet given me your name, I want to welcome you on behalf of the team. It's 3 spots left. I've just been told it's 3 spots left. I'm missing 2 names. Cynthia, I believe, I got the penultimate one that I just mentioned. There's one other name that is missing. Guys, this is your opportunity to be able to start taking control of Binary. Do you want to be controlled by the companies, or do you want control of your future? This is not a wild exaggeration of income claims that we're making. No one's heard any of that today. What it is giving you the tools to take control. If you are fed up and you're absolutely livid, thinking that you've just been sold a pack of lies by the binary companies, you're not in control, someone else is defining your future for you, and it's not particularly rosy, then this is your opportunity to be part of this. If you want control, and again, we're reaching out here to the top 0.1% of binary traders. 99.9% of people in binary, unfortunately, are happy to guess. It's easier to do than flying off to Vegas, but that's what they are doing. But people that understand that binary requires a little bit more than guesswork, those are the ones that have been on this training, and a section of those are the ones that are going to be part of this community. So again, guys, if you haven't yet seen it, if you can just, again, put it on the URL there, please, Robert. The URL you need to go to right now, it's BinarySuccessFormula.com. Robert, can you just talk about the brokers that this works with, how that works, the integration? I want to make sure everyone's aware of that.
Sure, absolutely, 100%, Barry. The system is set up now with brokers like Interactive Option, Cherry Trade, and B Options, brokers that we have relationships with. If you have issues with those brokers, you can get to us, we can get to them. We are confident and we are comfortable with them that they will not give you a hard time. They will be honest with you, and they're easy to work with. When you sign up, make payment, you will be taken to the registration page for the auto trader. Just fill in your information. Once you submit, you select your name and your password. Automatically, the account will be generated with the broker. You can use the same username and password at the broker, and you can then start your trading. It's automatically linked to the auto trader, and you'll be ready to go. Unfortunately, the way this system works and the way that it's linked to the auto trader, existing accounts at brokers will not be able to be linked at this time. That is, again, part of the reason why we lowered the price, because we understand that. We understand that you have to make your minimal investment to start trading. So we have brought the price down to help you, to compensate you for the investment you need to make on the broker side. And I think this brings the package to a nice value for what you invest in total. And we may be adding brokers in the future, more assets. We just look to increase the value for our customers.
Absolutely. I think it's a critical point that you just made there. And that is that guys, you have the opportunity basically to get the software. We've taken a humongous take off the software. The software alone is priced at $900. Forget everything else that you're getting in the hand holding and the community elements and the and the no student left behind type of training and the videos and the bonuses that you're getting as well. But the software alone is priced down from $900. So all the other stuff, which is invaluable, you're getting on top of that. The software really is the cherry on the cake, if you like. And I can see, guys, there's now 2 spots left, and this is done. We have reserved 5 seats left for replay, so there's some spots available for people that couldn't join us today. But other than that, and those replay seats, by the way, will probably be swallowed up very, very quickly. If you want to join, let me ask you one final question. If you wanted to join, but you're having problems, your credit card's not available, you've got a problem with PayPal, you need to speak to your business partner, whatever it is, do me a favor, please. Put your email address, your name and your email address in the chat box. Put your name and email address. If you'd like to take one of those last 2 spots, please put your name and your email address in the chat box. and it will go on a first come first served basis. Put your name and your email address. Sorry, Nihal, I need your name and your email address as well in the chat box. And John, if you can please take those the names in the first come first served basis and help our members to be able to grab their spots. That will go on a first come first served basis. Again, guys, put your name and email address in the chat box if you are having issues with joining, and 2 of those spots will be taken extremely quickly. We'll only have a few spots left for the replay, and then this offer is going to come down. The only other way you're going to be able to access that software outside of this promotion is to spend $900 in doing so. So I think it's a better idea to get this at $97 with all the invaluable bonuses than to wait and to pick it up for $900 thereafter. John, in the chat box, if you just can confirm, we've got a support here, if you can confirm that you are taking names and emails addresses down to me, I'd appreciate it. Just make sure that we get these down in a first come, first served basis. Mr. Robert, all I can say is that you have produced something here that is almost, I consider this to be like a binary transformation. It's the first time I've seen, at least, and I may be wrong, but I think this is the first time that I've seen a company dedicated to turning the tables, transforming the binary trader from someone that is like almost a pawn into a queen or a king that has control over the chessboard, who's able to take control over their business and is able to be a professional, even if they may not have the time or the ability to work as a professional. They have the tools now, together with the training, to be perceived and to act as a professional, and as a result, greatly increase their chances of success. All I can say, on behalf of this community of people that have been dying and praying for something like this to come along, is all I can say is you've done something extremely special for this community. I just want to thank you for it.
I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Just to let anybody know, I see some people ask if they can email support with questions. Absolutely. Again, I'll put it in again in the chat. Support@BinaryEduc8.com. Again, support@binary BINARY educate EDUC8.com. Support@BinaryEduc8.com. Please send your questions. We're happy to answer them. We keep a few spots open for those who may have questions. We look forward to helping you to get to the next step in your binary success. And we have more. We're going to be adding content to the site as we go, more videos, more strategies. Look forward to seeing you there.
Before we just close the presentation, if you can just do me a favor, Robert, and make sure that there's a few people there that have left their names and email address, that you've copied those.
Yes,
or your support. I don't see your support team if they've responded or not.
I have confirmed with John. He has taken it down. We do have it. We will get in touch with you as soon as possible, and we will help you get what you need to get.
Awesome, guys. Thank you very much for your time. Go forward. Take control of your business. That's what this is all about. I can see, in fact, there's one spot left. Someone else has just joined. I don't have a name. But thank you. Thank you to everyone. Thank you for everyone's time. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Barry. Bye.